charged to us earlier as we move into the development of the FY12 budget, we are still expecting us to come in to represent a level services budget through you on February 14th.
Yeah, I think what we asked for was level services, and then a second page or document that represented not everything we'd like to have, but if we, how much would it cost if we restored things that we're missing, like library aids and some of the other things that we've cut and not replaced.
I think we made a list. Did we make a list of those? I have a recollection that we talked about some of the items that recently got cut.
We did.
We did.
Carl had gone through that exercise and listed, there weren't as many as we had originally anticipated that had not yet been restored, but what, the exercise that we've gone through is we've met with the principals to talk about, what is the budget vision for the next 4 years, including FY12, recognizing that FY12 is not a restoration year.
Right. So, but I think we did ask for what would it cost to start restoring some of these things?
Mhm.
So if we could have that, I think that would
True level services.
true level services from
4 or 5
right,
years
from
ago.
4 or 5 years ago. Right.
Yes.
Okay.
And just
Right.
an
We gotta
indirect,
pick that right year there.
Right.
just an indirect note on budget process and thinking about healthcare reform, which is a big topic for us on the state legislature front. I just wanted to get this out because I see Deanna in the audience, that on February 4th, Brad Jones is hosting a special event for us to attend. So some of the budgetary things that we're thinking about might be worth attending that session with you, Tom, on the selectmen. Get that right? Thank you.
All right. Thanks, Carl. We'll maybe go on Carl again in a minute.
Mhm.
Bills and payroll, I think we're all set. Minutes, the minutes were in our last packet.
Mm-hmm.
I've read through them all and they're aces. I didn't find
Happy
any.
New Year.
I don't know if anybody else found anything, but the November 22nd open session looked perfect to me.
I found nothing, and with no objection, I'd like to move to approve the open session of November 22nd minutes.
22nd, please.
Second.
All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Unanimous. And then we have the December 6th minutes.
I also reviewed these and did not find any errors. Well done. Well done.
And
So I move to approve the open session minutes from December 6th.
Second, please. Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Yes. I think that's all we have, right?
Mm-hmm.
FY11 budget update.
There was 2 sets of minutes from the athletic subcommittee.
Oh, we have to approve those?
Hmm.
I don't think
We
we
just
usually-
included it in
Just to
the
note
packet.
that they're in the packet, yeah, they're in the packet.
So,
Carl?
Yes, sorry if these reports are so brief, there isn't too
That's all
much
right.
to report. I could have lengthened it.
The last one, by the way, Kyle, went 1 minute and 35 seconds.
Yeah.
That's the second, seriously.
You take
Way
some of my
long.
time.
I'm watching the clock.
No. 6 months of the budget year is over. We're halfway through. The principals are terrific in their frugality. The things that we're watching on the payroll side are really the substitute teachers. We've had kind of a blip in the number of long-term substitutes. Just incidentally, I think it might be interesting to note that the majority of our substitute costs are not on the per diem costs for when Mr. and Mrs. Jones are out for 1 day, but rather it's the long-term subs that we hire to replace individuals who are out on leave. And in those cases, you're sometimes paying 2 people because people out on leave might be having sick day.
Do you pay the substitute, long-term substitute, the same rate as a daily substitute, or is it a different rate?
It's a slightly higher rate. You make a long-term commitment with a substitute teacher, they tend to come in at the first step
They
of
do?
whatever degree they
Oh,
have.
so it's that high, so it's not the difference between, say, $75 a day and $100 a day or anything like that?
Well, let me actually, 80% of the first step.
No, if they have a degree, it's either BA1 or MA1.
Okay. So the first step of bachelor's and master's is what
Correct.
they'd be paid on a salary basis.
That's right.
Okay.
So that's our issue on the payroll side, but that can be absorbed with areas in the other aspects of the budget. I'm always willing to make a lengthier presentation, but what I can report to you on this is that at the 6-month point, we're well within our budget allocations and continue to be
report at this time?
Do we have bids and donations?
Yes, we have
There's
one.
one.
Okay.
It's in your December 20th packet.
You gotta get rid of this paper, Michael, you're.
I agree. They've been
Where
saying
is
it for
it?
20 years, Michael,
I know.
and there's just as much paper as there ever was.
Lucy, where is it?
Right there. Let me fix it.
Number 5.
Okay. We had a gift of $300 to purchase kindergarten supplies for the J. Turner Hood School, and it was donated by Mrs. Lori Lopez and the Winter Wine and Company.
Need to be more prepared.
So could I have a motion to accept with gratitude, please?
I'll make a motion to accept the gift of $300 from Mrs. Lori Lopez and the Winter Wine Company.
Motion by
With gratitude.
Ms. Erica, second by Mr. Roberts. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, unanimous. I don't think we have any subcommittee reports, do we?
No, we do not.
We do have an athletic subcommittee meeting
The
on
lunchroom schedule.
January 25th.
The whole list of-
I think I got that.
On page 3, the superintendent report
We had a bunch canceled,
at the bottom.
and
Three
we
subcommittees.
have evaluation subcommittee on the 19th, we have policy on the 20th, we have athletic on the 25th, and then we need to schedule a communication subcommittee date. So I'll send out some dates to you, Cliff, and get that scheduled. We also will be beginning negotiations with some of our bargaining units, correct?
That's correct. We've set dates for initial meetings with paraprofessionals, our food service workers, and our custodians.
Okay, have the other groups approached us yet?
No.
Okay, so in that, it's, the practice is to wait for them to approach us or happen, if they don't, we'll contact them?
Yes.
Either way.
Okay,
Yes.
great. Administrative report, you did have, something with the governor and the,
Yes.
we did not report on that.
The governor's office facilitated Project 351 Speak, Act, and Lead, where grade 8 students were invited to participate in day-long community service that was supposed to take place on January 8th. It was rescheduled to January 15th, this coming Saturday. There was quite a process that was implemented by Mr. John Crochet, the principal of the middle school, to encourage students to write essays, and then the finalists that wrote those essays were interviewed by me, with the selection of Megan Carlo representing our middle school for Project 351. So that was, I thought Mr. Crochet did a wonderful job with the students, and I had a chance to go in and speak with them. In addition, an advisory was provided to you in your packet that was written by attorney Nancy McGuire, the school committee attorney, that explains the recent amendment to the ethics, the state ethics regulations on gift giving and acceptance for school personnel. I also included in your packet a copy of the Special Education Transportation School District Authorization Form for the CM Collaborative. That contract is out for bid, and I just wanted to make you aware that we are participating as a district that participates on the CM Board of Directors. Under correspondence, I included a letter from the Deputy Director of MIAA. And this was sent to our athletic director, Mr. David Johnson, congratulating the North Reading High School on their qualification for the 2010 MIAA Sportsmanship Honor Roll. This is quite an honor. And so a copy of that letter was included in your packet.
Now, we've gone 10 years without having a coach or student athlete disqualified from a contest for an entire 10 years. We haven't seen this award. It says since the 2001 school year. So we've been on it since 2001.
That's right. And so each time that you qualify, you receive a patch to add to the original banner that was awarded to the school. And that's saying Jim. And finally, tonight, I just passed out a notification from Massachusetts Association of School Committees regarding a webinar that will be coming up on the topic of the Common Core standard. So that's at your space tonight.
Next meeting,
I am requesting that we have an executive session at the beginning of the next
Oh, next
meeting, discussing negotiations.
okay. And we will also hear your entry plan,
That will be on the agenda.
which I'm looking forward to, for entry plan.
Oh,
Figure out-
we're all looking forward to it.
Yes. 3 hours.
3 hours, yeah. Thought it would at least be 4 or 5.
Jerry.
If there's a point, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
So.
Do you have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Good night. And that was a long thing.
Did it?
Karen, and then Cliff, and then Karen's Cliff.
So turn it off.
Paper is.
Yeah.